Ra-da-da, ra-da-da. Welcome back, guys. Yeah, you may or may not have checked the description. I'm just going over to YouTube right now, to watch our live stream to make sure I pick up any comments that are there, you know, just to help out the boys. But yeah. We're gonna get straight on with story time when we press circle, which is right now. Story time. I used to work at a Wash and Roll. I worked at Whataburger, which is fast food, before that. But, one of my old managers messaged me today. It's 2, this is 3, this is 4. Perfecto. Dude, 1, 2, this is 3, this is 4. Bruh. Okay, whatever. Oh, that's so stupid. I can't believe I missed that like every time. Every time I come on here I miss that, those first 2. Dang, I don't want that. So yeah, I used to work at Wash and Roll. My manager, one of my old managers messaged me today, and I never got along well with this guy. He was kind of a booty hole to me and to my friends whenever we worked there. It wasn't like he just hated on me, it was kind of just like he was just kind of a booty hole in general to everyone, including faculty. We're just like at an all-time high. So, yeah, he messaged me today, and I forget what he said. He said something about it, or something along those lines, something about me quitting, because I quit Wash and Roll because I worked there for like 4 months or something like that, and I asked for a $1 raise, and I was making minimum wage, which is $7. And so yeah, I asked for a $1 raise, and whenever I applied, they were like, okay, yeah, after your first month, you'll for sure get a $1 raise. Well, you know, it was like 3 months later, I was like, yeah, no, like the 1 month before, I was like, I don't really need a raise at 2 months. I was like, yeah, a raise would be nice. At 3 months, I'll be like, you know, I think I've deserved a raise, but I don't want to be that guy. In 4 months, I think I was just like, okay, I've had enough. I may have skipped the 3rd month, but I thought about the 3rd month, but it really didn't change. So yeah, 4th month comes around, I asked for a $1 raise, and the guy says maybe. He's like, yeah, we might be able to give you a raise, I don't know. And then I just, whenever he said that, I realized how much I hated that job, how much I didn't like it, and how, like, ridiculous it was that I've put in, like, XYZ amount of time into like, this company, and yet I haven't earned a $1 raise or anything like that. Like, really? You could have been like, oh yeah, well, I know for sure we could have given you, like, a 50-cent raise, but I don't know about the $1. Like, oh, okay, you know, that's fine. So yeah, whenever you said, yeah, you may be able to get a $1 raise, I just left. Like, I didn't turn in my 2 weeks, I just left straight then and there, because I was just like, you know, all my friends don't like this place already. Oh my gosh, am I dead? All my friends were like, I don't like this place that much, and I was like, oh, that's not good, you know, all my friends are not liking this place, and they're all, like, leaving and stuff like that, just crap like that. So yeah, I ended up leaving. So yeah, he messaged me today, and the conversation just escalated into, like, a hate fest, I guess. And eventually he was like, show up to this address, like, you won't, you're like a little baby. Like, this happened literally probably an hour ago, maybe 2 hours ago, like, this whole incident. But he's like, yeah, show up to this address, you won't. Well, I showed up to the address, like, I took a video of me pulling in to the parking lot. I'm like, I'm here. I sent the video to the manager who told me to go there, and I also sent the video to one of the workers, because one of the workers who's like friends with this manager, they were like, yeah, dude, I'll help you, and they were like blowing up my phone, like, come here, come to this place, you won't, you freaking won't. Well, I did. I showed up, and I was like waiting there for 20 minutes. I was like, yeah, come on out, come on out, I'll freaking, I'll beat up both of you, like, you don't want this heat. Like, I was literally just saying all that crap. I literally had rocks, like, I had 2 giant rocks in my car, and whenever they were gonna walk over, I was just gonna throw the rock in their face and take off. Like, oh yeah, whatever. And then, if, like, the cops came after me, I was gonna say that, I was just gonna say, like, oh yeah, he came at me with a knife and I got scared. So I picked up a rock off the ground and threw it. Like, it was definitely gonna have some plot holes in it, but, you know, I didn't think, like, anything was gonna happen, because nothing happened. Like, nothing actually happened, really. We're sitting in the car, like, where's Logan, like, messaging Logan, because he was the manager. And, then our old boss, the manager of the manager of the manager called, and he's like, hey, what are you doing? And I was like, well, your manager told me to come to this place so he could kick my little booty. So I told him, I was like, so I showed up here, and I'm ready. Like, where is he? Can you send him out so we can get this stuff done with? And he's like, no, you're not gonna be fighting anyone. It looks like a uterus. Hello, I am too glad. Welcome back to the stream. This is story time. You're here for story time with your boy. Yeah, I was like, yeah, come on, send him out. And he's like, no, that's not gonna happen. And then there's like an argument between me and him about like who instigated it. And I was like, look, it doesn't matter. The fact that your employee is telling me to come to your like car wash just to beat me up, like, is not something that I'm gonna mess around with. Like, I'm here. Come and get me. He's like, no, that's not gonna happen. And he was like, well, we're gonna have to call the cops on you because, you know, we don't want you making a scene. We don't want you to hurt yourself. We don't want you to hurt other people or anything like that. And I was like, okay, sure. Like, he said it as a threat, but whenever he said that, I was like, okay, yeah, sure. You'll probably just have to call the cops because, like, he's not coming out. And he wasn't too pleased about that. So yeah, they called the cops. They like know my name. That's about it. And but I ended up like leaving that area before the cops ever got to me, so I didn't get caught. But yeah, that, like, how stupid was that? Like, actually, I just think it's funny that he was so like hell-bent on the fact that I wasn't gonna show up to the place, and then I did show up to the place. I was like, come and fight me, you won't. And he never showed up. He never poked his head out. He ended up like as soon as I showed up, he called his manager, and then the manager called me, and then they just like decided to call the cops. I'm like, wow, you guys are kind of stupid. Like, you could have messaged any random ex-coworker and been like, yeah, show up to our place, we're gonna beat you up. And they may not have shown up, but I did. I just exposed them. Like, I exposed both of them. The other guy was like, the other Washington guy, he was like a nobody. But he called, no, I was calling him, and he finally picked up. And he was like, he said something like, oh, I can barely hear, or something like that. And I just started screaming like, do you want to die? Do you want to die? But he like hung up with like 3 seconds, so I could probably only get like 2 or 3 do you want to dies in there. But I was literally just like screaming at the top of my lungs, like, do you want to die? Do you want to die? Like acting like some type of big shot. Like I couldn't hurt anyone. Yeah, we can play once I die. If I die. We can play once I die. If you're still here. Man, it really is too bad nothing happened. That would have been a very interesting story. Like, oh yeah, I went to my to my old car wash and got my booty beat up. Like, that's what I can't tell that to you guys, because that's not what happened. Nothing happened. If you guys want to see the video of me, like, pulling into wash and roll and cursing everyone out, you can just ask for it, and I'll send you the video through Snapchat or Instagram. It's a pretty stupid video. It's literally just me like driving past the car wash and saying like, oh yeah, poke your head out, you won't, you're a little girl. I was definitely cursing, but like, yeah, it wasn't really eventful. Wow, what a beautiful light. Yeah, I guess I'm kind of glad that I didn't have to resort to the rock, but like, he would have gotten heat. He would have gotten a full rock thrown at his face, almost a brick, like a brick-sized rock thrown at his face, honestly. They didn't want it. They didn't want this heat. So if you think you're watching like a little coward, you're not. You're watching someone who's a freaking dangerous person, I guess. According to them, I'm a dangerous person right now. I'm so much of a dangerous person that they have to call the cops on me and tell me to get off their property. But again, I never saw the cops. The cops like never caught up to me, so it's not like them calling the cops like had any effect on me. Gotta go to Waterfront first. I don't like the boxing gym. So your man piped up Piper. Okay, one triangle, one big triangle. Yeah. I opened up the rift. I gotta open up every single rift. Oh. I was not expecting that to happen. I never ended up going to sleep. I'm still just as tired as I was. I was gonna go to sleep, but then I had to take the car to Jiffy Lube, and that never worked out because there were like 5 people waiting in line, and after like an hour of sitting there and getting like text messages saying you won't show up, I was just like, you know, this is taking forever. I'm just gonna go show up to this place and call it a day. I can't believe they never poked their heads out. Like literally all they had to do was just like walk over a little bit and they would have gotten the heat. But they didn't want it. They didn't want the heat. It's really too bad. I would have been ready. I came prepared. Man, I'm seeing some hood crap. That's like some hood crap you'd hear about. Like, oh yeah, my ex-boss like insulted my daughter last night at a party, so I told him to show up to my work so I could beat him up, and he did show up. But I never, like, yeah, I never stuck my head out because I'm a little beta, and I called the cops on him. Like, that's kind of like their perspective. That's what they would say would happen. They'd be like, yeah, we offended someone. We told him to come here so we could beat them up, and then when they showed up, we just called cops on him. Like, a little beta. He wanted me to go there just so he could call the cops on me. Like, what was he thinking? The manager of the manager was like, alright, I'm gonna have a talk with him or something like that. I was like, yeah, I think you really should, because like asking me to show all the way up over there just to fight him was definitely unwarranted. We were like going back and forth at each other on message, but like he just completely escalated the situation. So I was like, well, time to show up. Time to go throw a rock at someone's head. And that's like exactly what I was gonna do. I was gonna aim it for his teeth. I was looking to break some teeth here, people. That's how much hate I have for that man. I was like, yeah, I hope to God next time I go to Wash and Roll, you're the inbred swine that wipes down my car. I told him that through text message. I thought that was pretty funny. The rest of stuff was like weird, silly stuff. And the guy who messaged me kind of failed. He was like, learn to spell, you illiterate person, or something like that. It was like, learn how spell, yeah, it was like, learn how spell, you illiterate person. And I was like, did you forget the Q? The T-O right there? Little homie? You're telling me to learn how to spell, but you said learn how spell, you illiterate fudge. Like, yeah, right. I didn't even message, anything about that. Like, oh yeah, you can't even complete a sentence correctly. Because he never, well, no, not that he never did anything, it's just like, why go after his grammar? He's obviously inferior for many other reasons, let's not go after his grammar. And I was ready to pop off, like, I could be in jail right now. Like, they could have called the cops after I hit him in the face, and the cops could, like, show up here and be like, alright, you, assaulted a man, we're gonna have to take you in. We're gonna have to take you downtown. Go, no. No, man, that sucks.
Damn it, I'm completely out.
I swear, one of these days I'm just gonna be like, I know where you live, I know your address, I know where you graduated from, I'm gonna show up to your house. Like, that's literally what I should do someday. And then, like, actually somehow randomly find their house. Oh, that'd be funny.
Who the fuck invited you?
I was telling my boss, I was like, listen, you know how hard I roll. I'm coming after them, I'm coming after their head, they won't even show up. And he started laughing at that, and I was like, good. I kind of wanted to make him laugh, kind of de-escalate the situation, because the manager of the manager was actually like a halfway decent guy. He wasn't always a decent guy, sometimes he was a booty hole. But, I mean, what can you expect from a car wash manager? You know? Like, not much. I can tell you that. Really, they can't even show up to a fight. Yeah, but he messaged me when he was on the job. Like, if I was the manager of the manager, Then I would honestly just fire that subordinate, honestly. But he probably like needs him because he's like the only guy that's gonna be able to put in as much time for the company as he does. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Whatever. Ah, it's fine. It's 40 points when it could have been 130. That must have knocked the wind out of you. It's like that rock would hurt. I was about to say, I got a whole freaking clip in the boy's mouth. So your man piped up a freaking column, and I hit him at the gas station. I destroyed him. I'm bigger than him. And I had rocks. Bruh, why didn't you activate? I did, okay, good. Kinda need to turn on Jug here. I was gonna go for the box first, but I kinda need to turn on Jug here. Just so I can get Jug. We have a new strategy. We're gonna get in on the house and try to get a quick revive. Oh, I don't think I can make it. Yeah, I would have saved so much time if I just...
This gun is worth diddly squat without bullets. I don't think I want to know what happened.
Diddly squat.
Whoa!
What a weird word, diddly squat. So anticlimactic, actually. I shouldn't hit this twice, but whatever. We could save up for Jug, but it's okay. Oh, hey, these are two guns that I have been fully maxed out. These are two weapons that I apparently, like, have never, yeah, maxed out, so may as well use them. Only 97 more rounds. Yay. Ready, I'm just gonna start running and jump. Well, if I died right there, I've been so, like, pissed off at myself, but that took some courage. Whenever I was driving over there, I was like, I wonder if he's just gonna shoot me in the head. Like, just see my car and then shoot me and take off. Like, how would anyone know? It's not like I was connected to Wash and Roll. Or that man. He could have easily just shot me. I don't think he would have gotten away with it if he shot me, but I don't think it would necessarily be easy to find me. Or not to find me, to find him if he shot me, because he's hacking nobody. He is a nobody that ever was a nobody. We can expose Wash and Roll. Like, yeah, what rights do I have? None. I'm telling you, I have no rights. I can't be like, oh yeah, my old manager is harassing me. Plus I'm not a baby, I'm not gonna go to the cops. And it's something I can handle. But, gosh dang, they would have gotten smacked in the face with my rock. They would have had teeth broken. Oh, yeah, I forgot the Marco spawned. That would have been a fail. This gun ain't worth diddly squat, Willis. I didn't mean to get tough on you there, big guy. Well, I'm talking like that doctor now, last. That's kind of how the doctor sounds. Where are you going, Willie? Come back here, Willie. I'm gonna cut your finger off. Like, that's what he sounds like. Oh, we could have got two hit right there and then, like, have the Jizz Monster shoot us in the face. Oh! The Jizz Monster. Dang, look at all these zombies. I just want to spray into them. It's like what the gun sounds like. Even though you did not want to hear that. It's okay though. We're still here. We're still active. Okay, so if I'm not buying Quick Revive, I should buy Stamina Up Jug, Widow's Wine. Ooh.
These streets belong to me.
Maybe Speed Cola? I don't want double tap because we have a way to kill the Marco. I don't need Mule Kick. I don't need Deadshot Daiquiri. I don't think I can even get that actually on here. I don't need... Yeah, I mean, that's like it. But yeah, the only perks that are on this map are Quick Revive, Jug, Stamina Up, Speed Cola. If I haven't... Oh, gosh dang, we're just gonna start again. Jug, Quick Revive, Stamina Up, Speed Cola, Double Tap, and Mule Kick. Yeah, that's it. Because you have 1, 2, 3. You have these, like, 3 places with perks. That's finished. So that's 3 perks, and then you have Widow's Wine, Quick Revive, and Stamina, which is 3 perks. And then after that, you have just Meal Kick, yeah. Yeah, no, so we can buy Speed Cola, but I hope you enjoyed the story time. If anyone wants to see the video of us going to washroom or like cursing out a bunch of random people, then you can see it. Hey Starlobe Studio, I'll be subscribing to your channel because I subscribe to those who are chill. Oh, I've already subscribed to your channel. Well, then how about that? I'll make that other guy a moderator to make him happy because he's been here a while and he's lit. But thanks for checking out the stream. Hopefully I'm not as booty as I normally am. Hopefully I'm not as booty as I normally am. Sound like a nerd. Sound like a geek. Then again, a geek wouldn't be like, oh yeah, I showed up to my old workplace just to kick my manager's butt. But he was never there. I need like an ottoman. I need something to put my feet on. I'm desperately looking around for something to put my feet on here. Because I need to put my feet up. One second. Where are they now? He's not even a good worker. Very, very bad worker. Whenever I was under his management, I watched 2 cars rear end themselves, or rear end other cars. Because, you know how there's like a car wash and you go through like, normally whenever it was like the peak hours, the manager would come outside and he would help the normal people because there just wouldn't be enough like people to dry off cars that quickly. So they would like so let's say like this was the car wash line, they would come out and then they come around and they'd be like right there waiting, and eventually it would be like there's so many cars that it just piles up and they'll get like stuck right there, and then so if you're in there's like no way to stop the tracks from going forward, and yeah, the car will just freaking bump into each other. And normally like either a manager will help you or they'll send like other people over to help you. But the general idea is that you normally don't have enough workers during the peak hours. Dang, really? And I guess no one ever taught him that. And he would never like come outside and help us. So yeah, like it was like the exact same way too. Literally just people getting piled up on each other like the exact same time, Sunday 3 o'clock. Yeah, man, Sunday 3 o'clock was a bad time to go to the washroom for some of those people, because they got their car destroyed by the tracks, because they'll just keep pushing it forward. So then, yeah, you'll go into a car, like a $20 car wash, and you'll come out with like a $1 like damage to your $400 bill that you have to pay because your car's like just completely damaged in the front. How bad is that? And both of those times is because of him. Both of those times was because he never sent anyone over, and he never helped, and he never helped out whenever we were in the loading bay. Other managers would. That's why I like the manager, my manager, because he would come out and he would help. And normally he would like, if it was a slow day, he'd be like, all right, I guess we could start closing early, and he would be like the one to stay there the whole time. But the other manager would be like, all right, I'm gonna leave at 8, and you guys can get out at 8:30, just cover for me. And we'd be like, fine, like I guess, but like we're not like legally allowed to do some of this stuff. Like some of this stuff you have to be trained for, which he was, and he would just be like, all right, this is how you do it. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I don't mind doing stuff that I'm not quote legally allowed to do, or that I'm not like legally certified to do. Like I get it. Guess like I can help out, but yeah, if the other manager had seen that or heard anything about that, he would be like, he'd be pissed. Yeah, he would be aggravated. But I never say anything because I'm not a snitch. I'm really not. You're finding that cool, dude. Yeah, it's so funny. Some people would like, I'm the type of guy that would be like, oh yeah, I'm in your public high school or whatever. If you're like about to fail, I guess I can help you cheat. Like, I think cheating's immoral, but I understand that people need to eat, and I also understand that like an algebra test and choosing whether it's A, B, C, or D is not going to be how you're making your money later on, so I'll be like, sure, I'll help you out. I guess if I have to. Definitely drink alcohol. I've definitely smoked cigarettes. I don't like cigarettes though, I've never smoked cigarettes again. And I vape daily, and I smoke pot. So some people, that's like the complete loser, like, oh yeah, you've done everything wrong with your life that you could have. But I'm like, I live a good life. I think I come up with a bunch of stories. We're not coming up with a bunch of stories, just have a bunch of good stories. A bunch of cool, interesting stories that you'd be like, yeah, you never see like, you'd see someone like Tom Syndicate being like, yeah, I almost got into a fight with my old boss because he's kind of a beast, but who would like never get into a fight? Like on here, like Noah J. Do you really think Noah J would be like, yeah man, my old manager was an ass, and I almost kicked him, I almost kicked his butt one time, like, I don't know. I'm the one asking the questions here.
Keep your filthy claws away from me, freak.
Yeah, would you really see Mr. Dalek JD go fight his old boss? Maybe. I don't know. Some of these people would be like, no, Jay may like message me someday, but like, one, don't ever use my name, so you can use these videos as clickbait. Two, I would definitely go beat that manager's butt. Like, oh, okay. Well, I'm there with you. And if anyone's ever like bullying you or saying, yeah, meet me at like such and such place for some like stupid reason, if you explain to me, if you're honest with me, if you explain like why they want you to beat you up, I'll probably go with you. There have been like repeated incidences where my friends will be like, yeah, we're gonna go beat up this guy, can you come? Like one time my friend Etienne, he was like talking trash to this one guy who used to date his girlfriend, and the guy was like, yeah, meet me at the park or whatever, and it was a park, and we were like, oh, fine, whatever. It was like 10 o'clock at night, we all show up, and he's like nowhere to be seen. Like, I can't tell you how many times people have been like, yeah, meet us here so we can beat you up, and then like, I'll go there, or me and my friends will go there, and they'll just like never be there. Yeah, right now America is looking like a bunch of pussies to me, because honestly, no, that's not true. I have gone into fights, but with like, by going to my friends. I was with Trey. I don't know why they started fighting. Maybe he said something about like the other person's sibling. I really don't know. But yeah, no, we were like, okay, there's gonna be like 5 of them, and there are like 7 of us, and we're all like varsity football players, varsity basketball, varsity track, like, good luck. Good luck beating all 6 or 7 of us, however many there were, you know? My grandpa would be proud. He's probably smiling down on me right now. Like, that a boy. Show him how it's done. Like, heck yeah, homie. No, I didn't get hit from that. See, that just shows you how freaking crazy good these things are. Ah! Right, like I'm gonna get that. I'm like the little kid who can't touch the backboard in 6th grade when other people can. I was able to touch the backboard in 6th grade. I don't know if I was able to touch the backboard. I was able to touch the net in 6th grade. I know I was able to touch the net in 6th grade. I felt so cool because I was able to touch the net. I was like, one, I'm not that tall. I just got those ups. Why am I? Yeah, no, this is the right way. I felt like I was slowly getting like sucked in by that portal. That's what she said. But yeah, no, I felt like I was getting like pulled by that portal. Like it was an actual portal that like slowly pulls you in. That'd be kind of cool. Like there's somewhat of a run resistance, or you like speed up when running into it. That'd be interesting. Oh, it's not a good slide. This is why I fell out the sword. I never used like the normal sword, I swear.
That is a big max.
Max ammo. Let's go to the boxing district to get our first, or the boxing ring to get our first Margwa. complete because that area is not fun to deal with. I would definitely suggest coming here for your first sword run, because it's probably one of the most like inconvenient places to go to in this game, in this map, is all the way over here. And two, you just hate to do that whenever there are like zombies spawning over here. Rip, rip, rip. I messaged one of my old plugs and I was like, yeah man, I almost got into a fight with one of our old bosses. And he's like, oh dude, I wish I would have been there with you. And he's like joining the military. Like, we're not the type of people you want to fight with. We're really not. It's not like I'm packing so much heat. I'm definitely skinny. But I don't know. I have experience. Some. I definitely have some experience. Just natural talent. You know, yeah, I haven't beaten up, but I've knocked people on their ass that are bigger than me. So, that's an oof for them. Oh, that's another oof. I don't have the door open. Oof. I think... Okay, I don't know if we started bro moments. I think we helped push bro moments along. I don't know if bro moments... I've never, like, heard anyone say, oh, bro, that's a bruh moment. Looking back on it, like, I only ever saw people using the word, quote, bruh, unquote, moment whenever we would play. So, you know, if we hopefully push that along, that would be kind of cool. Unless it was already a meme. But, I started using oof in 11th grade. Because I think I got, like, a test back, and I was like, aw. Oof. And I haven't stopped using it since then. Whenever I first started saying the word oof, I was like, this word's so annoying. I don't like hearing it. I don't like using it. But it's slowly grown on me, and now it's just like a part of my language. Like, we'll just say oof to oofy things. I was trying to come up with a word, and the word was gonna be trafect. Just meaning like something's very bad, or something's been like kerfuffled, something's been messed up in a way. But it's in regards to like not spam, but like let's say there's like traffic. It's kind of in regards to that, like when there are a lot of things in the way, or there are like a lot of things that are in the area that might be like leading to this horrible thing. Like, bro, this street right now is so trafficked. Meaning it's horrible, meaning it's like a huge awful mess, and they're just like random crap things laying around. Yeah, it comes from the word effect and traffic, if you didn't put those two together. Right now, okay. If I could get 1,000, I really should just give you 1,000 points, like, whatever. The points right here would be so crazy, oh my gosh. Bro, this Pharaoh is not gonna kill this Margwa. This Pharaoh 1 has low ammo too. It's so weak. This is probably... Dang, that's bad. This is probably why the Pharaoh's not upgraded. Because whenever I played this map the first time, I was like, oh my gosh, the Pharaoh cannot kill a Margwa to save my life. Like, this Pharaoh is a pea shooter. Oh, dang. That was like the first clip though. Okay, I'm gonna run out of ammo if I don't chill here. Oh, I haven't popped any of its heads. That's not good. Let's use our sword here.
You weren't even close that time.
Get like stuck on the zombie like I just did. Dude, that's why I don't like using the sword on a Margwa. That's like the exact reason I don't like using a sword on a Margwa. Oh, I'm shooting at a head that's closed. What a gross sound. Hey man, got him. Alright, let's get rid of these weapons. Or let's just get a max ammo. Kinda surprised that, I know. If it was last game. We're also going to need to... The reason I don't have enough points for this box is because of some perks. Oh, actually, I'm just gonna grab it just because, like, it saves time and we can only hit it once more. Maybe we'll get the Pharaoh back anyways with some ammo. Let me go hit the gobblegum machine after this. This will probably end the round. This will melt a Margot head. Yeah, it did. It's okay though. Could've gone 2 for 1 gobblegums here, but whatever. Whatever. Yeah, I'd rather have this. So this isn't gonna be like a free gobblegum. It is? What? What? Dang. This is when like the solar protector double tap would come in handy. Either of those things would come in so much handy. Dang, when you see 2 freaking bruh. Oh my gosh, I'm dying, holy crap. Well, at least we didn't use a freaking workaholic. I'll be back. I'm so sorry. This is good though. At least I can get